Sextortion is when criminals blackmail a young person with a threat to share or distribute nude or semi-nude images of them, unless they pay a sum of money to the criminals. My name is Claudia Wilson and I work for West Sussex County Council within the Community Safety and Wellbeing team as a Digital Safety and Fraud Delivery Officer. So what is extortion and what does it actually mean? The meaning of sextortion combines the words sex and extortion. It's a form of sexual exploitation where a young person is blackmailed with the threat of sharing nude or sexual content by a criminal who demands money from the young person. Sextortion can happen when a young person shares a sexual image with someone they believed could be trusted, but in the case of sextortion, they are targeted by deceitful criminals who have obtained the sexual content through lying, coercion or blackmail. Here's an example case study of what sextortion can actually look like. When Vinny was 14, he went online to look for a girlfriend. He ended up chatting to 14-year-old Gabby. Vinny and Gabby spent a few hours chatting online, which eventually led to Gabby suggesting that Vinny strips and gets naked on a webcam. Vinny felt like he knew Gabby really well, even though they'd only been chatting online for a couple of hours. He had no problem stripping on the webcam because Gabby had promised to strip once he did, and Vinny trusted her. Vinny stripped on the webcam, and when he asked Gabby to return the favour, Gabby replied by revealing that she was in fact a middle-aged man who had been pretending to be a 14-year-old girl. The man then went on to say that he had recorded Vinny and that if he didn't keep stripping, he would put the footage online and share it with all his contacts. So if you are like Vinny, what could you look out for? Look out for unfamiliar contact. Be wary of messages that come from strangers or anyone that you do not know. Look out for rapid escalation within messages, where conversations quickly become sexually explicit, for example, or include requests for explicit images or video content. Pressure and manipulation, where the person tries to coerce you into doing something that you're uncomfortable with. Find the power to say no. Any hacking claims, where they claim to have hacked your device or have access to your contacts. This is likely to be a threat. Financial demands. They will demand payment often after you share an image. They will also try to move you to a new platform where the conversations are more private, like an encrypted messaging app, for example. So what can you do if you are a victim of sextortion? Please don't panic. You aren't the only person this has happened to. Help and support is available to you. Don't pay the criminal. Save any evidence that you have. Take screenshots, save the messages and images, and collect the URL links to where the information is being shared online. You can also report it to social media companies if the communication happened on these channels, for example, on Facebook or on Instagram. Block all communication with the person that is targeting you. And lastly, most social media sites have rules against sharing intimate content without consent, and you should be able to get the material removed.